What's happening, guys? Silent Mike, Super Trendy Gym here, finally giving you guys what you asked for, the program I use to peak and hit my 405 bench press PR. I've been working with Bart and Omar. We've been talking daily, training when we can together, and we came up with this program. It's free for you guys. IncreaseYourBenchPress.com. It's in the description below. Totally free. Go check it out if you guys want. But I want to talk about what maybe to me is more important than the X's and O's per se, is the mentality I had going into the bench press. All of us have a weakness, whether it's in school, business, sports. Mine for powerlifting, it was the bench press. So every bench press day rolled around and maybe I wasn't quite as excited. I'm making improvements on my squat. I'm making improvements on my deadlift. Things are moving. I'm hitting PRs, whatever, every 6 months after my training cycles. But at one point in my career, my lifting career, I bench pressed 315 pounds for like 2 or 3 years. I was just stuck at it. And it was the mental plateau that really took it over. There were some technicalities and some programming stuff that helped, but it was mostly how I approached the barbell. It's how I approached that day even. Waking up out of bed and you're like, shit man, it's bench day. This isn't what I'm good at. Today's gonna suck like every other day. I'm gonna hit 275 for 3 sets of 5, and then I'm gonna go home and cry and eat ice cream and pray that I can bench press more weight the next day. And it just wasn't happening. So as soon as I decided in my head, like screw this man, I'm hanging out with some of the biggest benchers in the world. All my teammates are improving the bench. I saw Bart at Barbell Brigade and he's smashing benches. I watch his channel sometimes and I'm fucking pissed off that he's crushing my face. I'm like, screw that. I'm not gonna be the weakest bencher out of all my homies. And so I'd wake up every bench day, slap the fucking wall and say, it's go time, ladies and gentlemen. Time to become the biggest pecs in the West. And that led to the PR mostly. It's just mostly guys having that positive attitude, and it's helped me in everything you can imagine, whether it's coaching, whether it's whatever. And if you visualize and you think, oh man, I gotta go to work later, that's really gonna suck, I got a 5-hour shift. Or if you be like, shit man, I got 5 hours to maybe help people today. I got 5 hours to turn someone's day around. I got 5 hours to work on my bench press and turn my weakness to a strength and show the world that I can do anything. That maybe you have a little bit better chance to accomplish those goals. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that I would bench 405, but once I put a better mindset in, I started visualizing the night before exactly what I was gonna do that day, how the weights feel, how it would literally feel in my hands. I would close my eyes before I went to sleep and I would think. Visualization is something I've done in basketball my entire life. And once you go into kind of a weird half sleep phase, this may sound weird, it may sound hokey pokey, but it's true. All pro athletes do it. And you truly go step by step, wrapping my wrist, how it would feel, getting under the bar, how it would feel, how the chalk would feel on my hands, how the bar would look with 4 plates on it. So then that day that I did bench 405, I looked at the 405 on the bench press and it was already done in my head. I had already accomplished that lift for a single hundreds of times in my head, and now it was just time to do it for real. As I mentioned, there's multiple pieces, but it's that mentality and then it's the program. The program, it wasn't easy. It was difficult. There were some weights and days where I'm like, shit, I can't do that amount of weight for this amount of reps. It was intimidating. Sometimes on paper, things can really intimidate you, and that's kind of where that visualization, the mentality of being positive and knowing I'm gonna do my best off of the gym, doing recovery, sleeping, hydration, to know that this difficult program, that it won't phase me and I'll be able to get through it. It's the combination of half and half, plus the technical skill of getting better. Again, guys, the free X's and O's, the program, the taper, the peak that I used in collaboration with Bart and Omar, IncreaseYourBenchPress.com. Description below. Check it out, guys. Go hit your own PR. Try to change the mentality from changing your weakness into your strength, putting extra work on your weakness rather than taking it negative. That's it for this one, guys. I'm out of here.